Hello and welcome to Board Game TV. It's Thursday, so we're going to be playing Dawn of the Zeds. And we're on the Apocalypse level now. Now, this is basically level 2. There was the basic, then there's Outbreak level 1, and this is Apocalypse level 2. Alright, so basically as far as cards go, the Apocalypse level lets you add green colored cards to everything. So the event deck, the fate deck, the heroes, and the heroic civilians, you can now include the green colored cards in there, which gives you more cards to choose from, and they're a little bit harder. Also, barricades are able to be used now, so you're able to build barricades. And basically a barricade costs 1 action and 2 supply points. Okay? Chaos markers are introduced for the first time. Now, on the other 2 playthroughs I used chaos markers. I shouldn't have did that. So if you ever go watch them, or if you've seen them, just pretend I never did that. Chaos markers are officially introduced in the Apocalypse level. Okay. Also introduced, we're going to now be doing the 4R phase. The refugees, raiders, rescuers. What's the other one? Refugees, raiders, rescuers, and there's another one, but we're going to be doing the 4R phase. Okay. Now, I do have the expansions that came out last month, and they added a new couple things, and they start on the Apocalypse level 2, besides the cards you get. Now, there's rumors, which are added to the game. And you have a stack of rumors here. On the bottom, there's something. And anytime refugees enter the refugee camp, you're going to take one of the chits there. You're going to stick it face down. You're still not going to look at it. You're going to draw a fate card and determine where it gets placed. And then, if a person, if a hero is over there in that space where it's at, they can spend action to check the rumor out, and it's mostly something beneficial. Okay, there are a few bads in there, but mostly beneficial. So that starts with the Apocalypse level. It's pretty simple. The new other thing, which is a little bit more complex, you don't have to play with it. It can be convoluted, honestly, a little bit. However, it too starts at the Apocalypse level, and that is the trains. Okay? And now, as you can see, they gave you some stickers. You have one at the university, so one goes at the university, and it's for both sides, and now you got an extra one. One at the farm, one at the mine, one at the nuclear plant. Okay? So you're supposed to take these stickers and put them on those spaces, which I did. So I have one here at the university, one here at the farm, one here at the mine, one here at the nuclear plant. Okay. Then you have the 2 train markers. Excuse me. Sorry. We have a local train and the freight train, and this shows you what tracks it can go on. So the freight train can go on the highway and the forest track. The local train can go down the mountain and the suburbs track, and that's it. There's 2 sides. They have a blue side, okay, and a yellow side. Okay, so you start with both trains outbound, which is the orange side up, at the town center. Okay? Okay, they move during the 4R phase. Okay? So instead of moving a refugee, you get so many points during the 4R phase. Instead of moving a refugee, you can move the train. Alright? That many spaces. You can also spend one of your player actions to move the train, okay? And that's basically how they move. And they'll move along their given track. Okay? They are stack free, so they can have as many player units as they want. And if you are a character on that track, and you just happen to be in a space with a chaos marker, and you in your movement turn there, you can remove the chaos marker, okay? It can transport up to 2 unmounted players for free, or 1 refugees unit. They can only go where the train get on where the train starts its move, so they just can't hop on it anywhere, okay? And moving a refugees unit costs 1 additional action. They cannot transport the National Guard, and they stop normally. Okay, so they stop when entering a space with a Zeds unit, or a space that has like a no entry marker. Okay, and then when they're on their way back, they must always stop off at town center to drop off passengers. Okay. And there are a few other little rules and things but every time an outbound train stops at its track special location, you immediately use the benefit. This is one of the reasons why you kind of really want to use the trains if you're able to. So if an outbound train gets to stop here at the university, you get to use the benefit, which you can lower the infection level by 4. Up here it's get 3 supplies. Up here it gets 2 extra ammo, and here you get 2 extra actions. Okay. Also, another benefit of the train is they add a column shift to the right, whatever space they're on. So you get an extra bonus column shift. That's another good thing. However, trains, okay, they never retreat from combat. Okay, something like that. They're destroyed in the same manner as barricades, okay? So if the train just happened to be stopped here and Zeds take over this space and then they move out of the space, the train is gone and you can no longer use it for the rest of the game. So it's a little convoluted. It's probably going to take a couple tries to get it down right, but they can do a good benefit, okay? I don't know if we really use them much, but we'll see. Okay? And that's basically what we can do. Now, let's take a look. We have a 4 Zed unit here, 4 here, 4 here, 5 here. I was able to start with 7 ammo and 10 supplies, and that's because I had Mr. Johnson here who helped out. He rolls 2 dice when conducting Forge. His gunfire attacks receive a 2 column shift. As an action, perform a heal action on any unit or adjacent to his space at the cost of 1 supply. And then he has the traps, where if Zed's mob enters a space, he rolls and on a 1 through 3, conduct normal, 4, 5, 6. The mob takes 1 hit and Johnson retreats. We have Captain Piazza. She can make long-range gunfire attacks. Her gunfire string is based on her range, and her best one is when she's 2 spaces away. Overwatch. After she makes a gunfire attack, she may withdraw from her target by 1 space. Any player unit in her space, except in town center, may be moved with her, including defiant civilians. Piazza can make her own ammo and then shoot. Spend 2 actions to make a gunfire attack using 2 ammo. This may be done multiple times per action. Then, of course, we have Deputy Schmidt, who has his initiative. So, basically, he can have a spin on his unit only. So, he gets basically a free action. Receives a 1 to the right column shift on hand-to-hand. He's tough. Every time he receives a hit on a 1 through 3, he suffers a hit. Normally, on a 4, 5, 6, that is canceled. And martial arts. In every hand-to-hand combat, he's allowed 1 reroll. Then we have Colonel Kingman. He's new here. He's kind of one you want to kind of stay in town center for the most part because he has a defensive perimeter. If a Zeds unit or Zeds mob moves into a space on or adjacent, you roll the die. On 1 through 3, no effect. Or, sorry, 1 through 4, no effect. On 5 through 6, that Zeds unit move is thwarted and it returns to the space it came. Whenever he's defending, he gets 1 column shift to the right. Strong point. Once per game is an action for 3 supplies. He may build the strong point in a space he occupies. This gives a terrain shift of 3 and can never be removed. Minefield. Once per game, as an action for 2 supplies and 1 ammo, he may build the minefield in the space he occupies. And then for our heroic, we have the Farmingdale Furies. They cannot make gunfire attacks, but they are tough. They're brawlers. And each time they receive a hit, roll a die on a 1 to 3. They suffer that normally. On a 4, 5, 6, that hit is canceled. So really, you know, randomly drawing, the only green player I got was Colonel Kingman. So, yeah. But you know, there's probably a chance to get more. Also, we can now equip refugees in this one. So refugees make it to the town center. We can put them in the refugee camp. We can equip them and do all that kind of good stuff. So that is basically what we're doing. So let's go ahead and do our first card here and see what happens. Let's see how many green cards we're going to get. Well, we get one right here. Look at this. Supply room discovered. No 4R, no infection. We don't have to worry about eat and the Zeds on the highway and mountain track move. Okay, so let's go ahead and move them. There you go. Mountain track here. There we go. We get 2 actions. At the end of this phase, +4 supplies if a player unit is in the mall district. Place the goodies marker in the space as a reminder. Well, we're going to do that. Where's the goodies marker? Goodies, goodies, goodies. All right, that doesn't go there. Huh. Tell me I lost my goodies marker here. Oh, here it is, right there. In the mall district. Okay, I think we're going to do that. So we have 2 actions. Let's see what I want to do. He may build a strong point in the space he occupies. Okay, I think I'm going to hedge my bets just a little bit. And I want to have one track really secure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Colonel Kingman. We're going to spend 1 action. We're going to move him here. Okay. And then I think we're going to spend our second action. And he's going to spend 3 supplies. So we're going to go down to 7. And we're going to get that stronghold. And we're going to put that in the mall district. Want a good space. So that's a 5 column shift right there. Okay, so that's excellent. So it's basically a 3. I mean, we'll basically probably have a, unless we're really outnumbered, a really good 3 column shift. Okay, Mr. Johnson, I want to get up to the Lucky Strike mine. So I'm going to go ahead and spend my player action, which I'm going to do. And he's going to go ahead and move 1, 2, 3. We're going to try to get him up here. And Deputy Schmidt can go next. We'll just spend his initiative and he'll forage. How about that? He rolls a 5 in town center. And so we get 1 more supply point. Okay. There we go. And that's basically it for that turn. We do take the goodies marker off the board. So let's go ahead and do that. And we do get our +4 supplies. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're at 12. We're at decent supplies. I want to spend the next turn making some barricades if we're able to. I want to get barricaded up on every track if I'm able to. Okay, so that was a real quick turn. Let's go ahead with our next turn. And we have a blue card here. Denial is not a river in Egypt. Well, no 4R. No. Okay. We have the mountain track. Pop. And the highway track. So we're going to have a fight here. So let's go ahead and We'll move the infection level up 1. We can go ahead and take the defiant marker off of these guys. And it looks like they're just a 4, so they're times 2. But we're going to have a column shift to the right for being at the town. And so let's go ahead and roll the die and see what we can get. Well, I got a 6. And that is 1 and 3. Okay. So they're going to take 1 hit. These guys are going to take 1, 2, 3. And they're going to retreat. Okay. So there. We can go ahead and put a chaos marker on that space. We get 2 actions. During this phase, player units in space next to Zed units cannot perform move actions or gunfire attacks. Well, that's kind of not that good. But okay. So, so we can't move. It kind of pisses me off. Okay, so, yeah. Alright, let's spend a player action. Let's get him up here at the mine. Let's go ahead and build a barricade for another action and 2 supply points. So we're going to go back down to 10 up here at Lefty's Pass. Okay. I will have these guys here. They're going to spend, we're going to spend another action. We're going to spend our player action and 2 more supply points, and we're going to put another barricade right here. Okay. And now I'm going to move Deputy Schmidt. Let's send him to send him down here. Well, let's have Colonel Kigman come back. No, that's it. We're gonna have him go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's at the nuclear plant, and that's basically his turn. So that's all the turns. So there's that. Okay, let's do our next card, which is another green card, and it's brains. Woo, yippee! So the infection level will go up 3. All tracks activate once, and then we're going to activate another card. All right, so nothing. Of course, we're going to activate here. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to die. 6. Well, that's oh boy. Times 3, 4. These guys are dead. See if we can make a save. Nope. They go straight to the cemetery. Excuse me. Our refugees are gone. Let's see if we can make a save. Nope. So they're gone. And refugees are devoured, so we're going up to 6. Not very good. Okay, and now he's going to immediately advance again. So here we go. We're going to have go up to 7. All right, so we're equal, but we do get a column shift to the right. So we have human advantage, and I think he has this, so we're going to get a human advantage times 2. Okay, that is crap. He's allowed 1 reroll, so we're going to reroll. I'm putting them dice away. I'm not rolling too good with it. Okay, that's terrible as well. 5. 2 to 1. All right, so they have to retreat. So they're 1, 2. They flip. We can roll to see if he's tough. And he does not take the hit. So he did all right there. Okay. Next up, we're going to have this one here. Let's go ahead and move the infection up to 8. 3 and a 4, that's a 1. However, we're going to, that's Zed's advantage, but we're going to get a column shift 2. So it's going to go human advantage. So we're at human advantage. I'm not really rolling that good, but yeah, okay. So I got a 7. So human advantage is 2 and 1. Okay, so they're going to take 2, and they're going to move back. 1, 2. And we're going to take 1. Okay. Alright, and that is it. Alright, we have to draw another event card. We have another blue one. There's no time for that. We're already on level 2. No 4R. We have to roll for the infection. Okay, we got a 3. That was not good. So we're going to go down 1, 2, 3. And we're going to have to draw, we're going to have a Zeds outbreak here. And we have where most chaos. Well, that's going to be this track right here. Actually, it's going to be on that spot right there. 6. And this is the man with no name. And we're going to hold that. And that is a green card. Eat 2 supply points. Okay. Zeds, fewest, and they're going to move twice. Well, we have 2 here. 1, 1, 1. Well, I guess we'll choose. We're going to choose this one. So we're going to get another attack here. So 4, again, basically the same. Okay, we got a 7 again. And so it's, we had Zed's advantage, and then it moves times 2. So 2 and 1. Okay, so these guys are going to flip. And they're going to flip 1, 2, and they're going to have 1 moon. Then they're going to go again. So here we go. It's still 2 and 3 now, so it's basically the same. Okay, we get a 6, 2 and 2. So they are dead. We have to raise the infection level up on one. So they're gone. And they're dead too. Let's roll for their save. 4. Okay, they did save. So they get to go to the hospital. We have to raise the infection up 1. Let's put an EKG marker on the board. Okay. But up here is kind of not clear. I may send the Furies up that way. Okay. So these now guys can flee. Actually, they're still defiant. That hasn't been taken over. So we get 3 actions, and it says, at the beginning of this phase, flip over all player action to show their spent side. These actions are not available this turn, so we get no actions. Can't use these. So let's go ahead. I'm going to send the Furies. They can move 4. We're going to send him 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. Let's move this. He will shoot. Try to finish these guys off. So let's try to do that. He gets a 5. Alright, he's 4. 1 hit. Not very good. And then I'm going to do that one more time. So it's 1 hit. 6. Another hit. God, man, I'm rolling horrible today. Okay. And I'm not using these dice anymore. I'm done with those. And that's basically all of our actions. We've done that. Let's try these dice here. And that's the end of the turn. Alright, so let's go ahead and do our next turn. Another blue card. Mountain Knight Assault. No 4R, but we do have to roll for the outbreak. Okay, I got a 9, so we're actually good on that. Eat. Yeah, we're going to have to eat. Yeah, so we're going to have to put in a supply. Alright, at the beginning of this phase, plus infection per Zeds unit on the mountain track. Well, guess what? We don't have any Zeds on the mountain track. Place a new Zeds unit on the mountain track start space. Defending units receive no terrain. Alright, well that's actually really good, me killing them. Because basically all that's going to happen is we're going to put one here, and they're 5 strength, and then we're going to move them 1, and that's it. And we get 1 action. Okay, so let me see what I want to do. I'm going to spend that action, and we're going to move 1, 2. So the Furies are there. Then I'm going to spend his initiative, and he's going to shoot again. 4. Okay, total whiff. I'm sorry. Let's roll twice. Duh. 2 hits. So these guys are dead. So take them out. Okay. And then I'm going to spend my last action. And we're going to have, he's going to scrounge, or whatever, at the Lucky Strike mine. And he gets a 3. And that... no. Okay, well, he didn't do nothing. And so that's the end of that turn. Okay. Next card. Alright, we got a green one here. Utter Chaos. 1 on the Refugee 4R stage. Now, let's see here. There's really nothing. All my refugees are defiant. I could spend an action to send somebody on a train. And I actually may do that, believe it or not. So I'm going to spend one action, and we're going to send this regular unit, and they're going to go on the train here. I'm just going to put them like that. Okay. Now let's see. It says it can move until stopped or you choose to stop. So I'm going to send them here with Deputy. And there's the train. And because of that, I get +2 actions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play 2 supply points and 1 action. And we're going to build a barricade right here at the nuclear plant. So that's fine. The train will stay there. And I actually have 1 more action. And I guess I'll put Colonel Kingman back down here. Did I do this stuff out of order? I did. I sure did. Okay. We did move the train there, but I can't build the barricade yet. So let's put Kingman back. Alright. That's right, I did this out of order. We did the eat 1. Got to roll for that. Okay, I didn't get it. So goes to 2, and we have to put new one, and we have another blue card. Ooh, the highway. Okay, so actually we're going to have a Zeds mob now, and place the infected vermin standee on the start space where their most Zeds unit, which would be that. So the infected vermin, that's not them, are now on the highway track. Okay, at the beginning of this phase, blah, okay. receives each namespace that becomes Zed's controlled this turn receives 2 chaos markers. You can remove only 1 per turn. Okay. Okay, so we're going to have first the forest track. We're going to have a fight up here at the forest track. So let's go ahead and put the infection up 1. 3 and 4, so that's Zeds times 1, but we're going to have it equal because we get a terrain shift. Okay, that's an 8. So they take 2, we take 1. 1, 2, and we take 1. Okay. Next up is the suburban track. Well, we're going to have a fight down here, I can tell you that. So let's raise the infection up 1. We're 2, but we get a terrain shift 2. So there is Zeds times 2, so we're going to be equal to again. Okay, let me move this. Okay, that's an 8. So, 2 and 1. So they're going to take 2. We're going to take 1. Okay. And the last track is the mountain track, which is going to go here and fight the Furies. So let's raise the infection up again. Now the Furies have a hand-to-hand combat here, freaking 6. So we actually have the advantage times 2. We're going to have be human times 3. That's 7. So we do 3 to them, and we take none, and they retreat, and so there we go. It's really good. And that's it. And now we do our 3 actions. And let's see here. 1, move him back down. 2. He's going to rummage around. 6. Alright, so we're going to get 2 ammo. Okay. And last action, I think what we're going to do is I want these guys to shoot. Okay, that's a 9, and they are a 2. So they get 1 hit, which is good enough to flip these guys. Okay. So I scrounged, moved him, and then I shot. So that was 3 actions. Okay, deputy here. I'm going to move. Oh, that's right. We want to spend a barricade. So we're going to spend 1 action, which is his, 2 supply points to put the barricade up here. I'm running low on supplies. So I'm going to have, as my player action, Colonel Kingman, he's going to scrounge. In the town center, he doesn't get anything. Ah, dang it. Okay. Well, that's it. Alright, next up, a hero arrives. Look at this. Another green card. So 2 on the 4R stage. Okay, really nothing. Honestly, it's really nothing. I really don't want to move the train yet. Unless I move Captain Piazza. Actually, I think I will. Okay, so we're going to spin our 2 actions from the 4R. And we're going to move Captain Piazza here. And we're going to get 3 supply points for that. So that's actually pretty good. I think I'm doing that right. Let's roll for infection. Okay. Well, we got a 5, so the infection goes to 0, and we got to put an infection somewhere. The forest immediately suffers -1/2 supplies and -1 ammo. That sucks. Okay, so the forest. Well, the forest is here. So actually, it's going to go, there's no chaos space, so we're going to put it at the start. Okay. Alright. Eat. Yeah, we'll probably have to eat. Roll here. Nope. Alright, so we have, alright, the forest. Move. And then this is going to move here, so we're going to get a fight up here. 4 to 3. However, we do get it, so it's going to be equal to. And I got rolled an 8, and that's 2 and 1. So they're going to go 1, 2, and then these guys are going to flip. Okay. And let's have where the suburbs track. Okay, so we're going to have another fight down here. 3 and 2. So it's going to be a column shift 2. So it's going to be human advantage. Let's move the infection track. Okay, that's 6. It's 2 and 2. The Zeds retreat. So the Zeds move down here. Okay. 1, and they're flipping. And then 1. Not very good. Okay. And then last is the highway track, which they're moving here. Oh, wait a minute. We got to do something with the rat, I believe. The +1 at beginning of every infection phase when he's not on the start space. Well, he is no longer at the start space. So, there we go. We get 2 actions. At the beginning of this phase, place a new random hero available in the town center or any start space unit. Okay, let's draw. I'm gonna go get my characters and draw, and we'll see what we get. Okay, so the player we get is El Toro Loco. He's a green card, and these are his stats. Whenever he launches a hand-to-hand attack on a Zeds unit or Zeds mob, roll the die. 1 through 3 conduct normally. 4, 5, or 6, that Zeds unit mob suffers 1 hit and retreats. No actual combat takes place, so there's no infection increase. It's not working against Super Zeds. Takes 4 hits to eliminate. Whew. And his gunfire attacks are made at half strength. He's immediate core marksman. But he's a strong guy. So we get 2 actions. So the first action I'm going to take is I'm going to spend Deputy's initiative, and he's going to make a gunfire attack. Where are my dice? On one of these guys here. And he gets a 6. He's 4. He hits 1 hit. Nah, that's not that good. Okay. Let's pick that one. Alright. First action. What's his name's gonna scavenge for ammo, and he doesn't get anything. God dog it. Okay. Second action. Captain Piazza is going to make a gunfire attack over here, 2 spaces. So she is a strength 4, I believe. Yep. Okay. And she does 2 hits and kills these guys right there. Okay, so that's clear. And then as my player action, I'm gonna, we're gonna start needing some supplies and ammo. I haven't healed this guy. I'm not going to heal him anytime soon. Let's scrounge for some more ammo. Okay, I got a 5. So we do get 1 ammo. Okay. And that's it. Let's do our next event. Zeds disease quickening. Okay, you can tell these are new cards. So we have 1 for our phase, which probably not going to do. Although, actually, I'm going to send this train back to town center. Let's roll on the outbreak. Fine. Eat. Nope. At the beginning of this phase, make a fate draw. Place a new Zed unit on the start space of that fated track. Alright, yeah, they fell for it this time. Okay. Forest. Okay. That's a 6 one. Play during the Zeds phase to cancel any one Zeds unit or Zeds mob move activation before it moves. It recovers 1 hit if it was damaged, then roll for this card. Okay. Alright, during this turn, for each regular civilian unit or sets a hospital, place a new Zeds unit on a space where it was killed. Okay. So we have the highway track. And, well... Okay. I'm going to actually cancel... I'm going to use that. They fell for it this time. We're going to take back that wound, and we're going to try... This Zeds unit mob is not going to activate. Of course, we do have to roll the die to see what we can do with the card. God, we got to get rid of the card. Okay. So that was a one-time use card. Okay, now we have the... this track up here twice. Okay, so let's move 1, 1. And then this one's going to move here. And then that one will move there. So we'll raise the infection. And we have a 2 against 5. And I'm going to play Man with No Name. And I'm going to get a 3 shift. So 1, 2, 3. So we're going to have a human advantage. Okay, that's an 8. And 3, 2, 1. Excuse me. So this will flip. And they take 1 damage. Okay. So it's actually not that bad. We get 3 actions. Because I didn't want anybody to die. I didn't want any of that crap to happen. Okay, so with 3 actions, we're going to spend 1 action. We're going to loot or rummage. We get 1 ammo, so we're up to 5. Alright, second action, Captain Piazza will shoot at one of those zombies, so let's go. She gets a 4, she does 7, 2 hits. Okay. Next action. I can spend an action to put El Toro Loco on the train and move the train back down here. Yeah. Okay. And we get +2 actions now, so we're back at 2. Because I'll have El Toro Loco do some fighting there. And let's see down here. We need to try to get rid of this unit. All it needs 1 hit. But, yeah. Okay, I'm going to have Captain Piazza. We're going to spend another attack. We're going to use player action. She's going to shoot 12. Holy cow. Okay, so she has 3 hits. So we're going to do dead and ×2. Okay. So I have another action. So let's go ahead and have, what's his name, scrounge up here. 4, so we get 1 ammo. And then I have my last action, which is the player action. Well, not quite. Man, if I can kill these guys. Well, I'm going to have her shoot again. We're going to try to kill those guys. Okay, it's a 7 Do 2 wounds, they are dead. Actually, they're flipped, I'm sorry. And they're a ×1. Okay. And so I have my initiative for deputy. And I think I'm going to move him. Well, I can shoot again. Let's do a shoot. Let's see if we can't hurt these guys. Okay. 7. He's at 4. So we do 2 wounds to one of these guys. Okay. Alright, that's the end of the turn. Alright, let's do our next card. National Guard arrives. Okay, here we go. Immediately make a fate draw and place a National Guard unit on the fated track start space. The Living Dead Mountain. So, St. Thomas Burst would place 2 new regular Zeds unit as a Zeds mob on the St. Thomas Village space. Apply the stacking limit. Damn it. Okay, well that's here. Okay, first let's go ahead and put the National Guard on the start space for the forest track. And we're gonna 2 regular Zeds units here. And this is, woo, we're gonna have a fight, so let's go ahead and raise the infection. We're going to have 2. So we have Zeds ×2. And we rolled an 11. Wow. So what's going to happen is they are actually going to retreat and take 2 wounds. So we're going to have to retreat, and then another one's going to have to retreat. And we'll take this guy will retreat and ×2. However, we have to take 2 wounds as well. So they're gone. Maybe we can do a save. We can. So we can put them in the hospital. We have to raise the infection up 1. Let's put an EKG marker on them. And that's where we're at. Okay. So the National Guard. So we did that. Alright, so we did that. The National Guard unit may move 1 space per 4-hour phase and 1 space per move action. It costs this unit 2 ammo to make gunfire attack, and it cannot use a super weapon until... Okay, after playing this turn is over, draw the next event card. Okay, so we have to draw the next event card. Alright, so we have another green card. We're on level 3. Raiders appear. At the beginning of this phase, place the Raiders unit on the start space of the above ground track with the most chaos. Well, that would be this one. Okay. Find the damn Raiders, man. Where they at? Here we go. Alright. It moves 1 space per turn, including this turn, towards town center. If it arrives, you lose... Okay. Alright, well. Alright, so it's going to move here. And they're going to have a fight, so let's raise the infection level up. And 6... Wow, they rolled like crap. 3. So, wow. These guys have to retreat. And these guys take 1 damage. Wow, that even... Okay. See the infection. 6. Okay, well. Alright, let's put that down. Let's figure out where an infection is. City planners strike back. Play to eliminate any one Zeds unit as it tries to enter Zed space. Mountain track. Okay, well, we got to put one at the National Guard here. Okay, it's not very big. Eat. Nope. Suburban and forest. Okay. And one action. So let's start with suburban. So we're going to have a fight here. We'll move the infection up one. Alright, we are at Zeds times 3, but we get 2 movements. So it's going to be Zed's advantage, but we rolled an 11. So we're going to take 2 and we're going to take 1. Okay, that's going to kill them. That's going to kill us. But let's see if we... Actually, it should be here. I'm sorry. We do save, so it's going to go up to 3. Because I forgot to move it for that other injured unit. Okay. So we got a lot of guys in the hospital here. Alright, but these guys are still okay. I gotta get a unit down there. What'd I do with the other training token? Oh yeah, it's still up there. I gotta get another unit down there. Somehow I gotta do something up there too. Okay. Then we have a movement on the forest track. Now this is going to be a problem because now we'll move here and these guys are dead. Okay, they're just dead. And that goes up 2. And they move 1 and then 1. Wow. And we get 1 action. Okay. Man, what the hell am I going to do with the National Guard? I could move them. I need ammo though. Okay. Or spending ammo. Deputy Schmidt will attack. 9. Okay. That's 2 damage. So he's going to flip this one, and this is going to take 1. Okay. I'm going to spend my last ammo, and she's going to attack. Oh man, that thing fell. Well, why did that fail? Okay, well they're still kind of mixed up. I haven't seen any of them. I haven't even got to use any of these things yet. Okay. 7. 1. One damage, and we're attacking these guys right here. So they go to 4. Okay. Alright. So that was that, that was that, and I have 1 player action. Okay, let's heal. One of them. Alright, and that's it. That's all we can do. Well, that was bad. Oh, let me see something with the... Okay, so these guys made their save. I rolled, and they rolled a 4, so they just go back on the start track. Luckily, they won't count towards the infection level while they're on the start track. Okay, so let's do our next event. And we have another green card. Look at that. National Guard helicopter strike. Okay, we have the 1-4R phase. Okay, they're going to move. Any refugees on the board, I would be able to move. Any tracks on the board, I would be able to move that space. Okay, so what I am going to do, though, is El Toro Loco is actually going to move back to town center. Okay, I got to get him down here. So, there we go. The National Guard is going to move. They're going to move here. So let's raise the infection up by 1, and they're going to have a fight. 7. Alright, their human times 3. They do 3 damage to these guys, and they take no damage. Okay. Okay. So let's roll for our outbreak. That's an 8, so nope. Eat, no. And we have the suburban and highway track. Okay, first this is suburban. Which there are no monsters on the suburban track, so we have to pick some and put some on the board. And we have a 6-unit Zeds unit. A highway track will move. Of course, this is what we got. So let's see, we have an 8-4. So we're at they're at ×2. However, we do get a 3 advantage because of his hand-to-hand combat and the barricade. So what I'm going to do is we're not going to use him. We're going to use the civilians first, and it's going to be Zeds. Well, I am going to use him. I'm sorry. So we're going to be equal. I get a reroll. Okay, let's re-roll that. Okay, that's better. That's a 10. So 10. All right, 3-1. So they're going to take 3. So that's 1, 2, dead. 3. Let's roll to see if he's able to ignore the hit. He is not able to ignore the hit, so he has to go flip. But that's fine. Okay, let's move that up 1. Okay. And then the rat now will move up 1. Alright. So we get 3 actions. At the beginning of this phase, then designate 1 above ground unit, Zeds unit, or Zeds mob on a non-start space and roll the die. I want to pick one of them. 6. 3 hits. Wow. Okay, so they're going to take 3 hits. They've been taken out. Okay. Alright, so let's see what I want to do. Okay, first, he's going to scrounge for ammo. No, nothing. Let's do that again. Got it this time with a 6, so we get 2 ammo. And Colonel Kingman is going to scrounge for supplies. 4. Okay, 1. He's going to Okay, we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. We can move down here. We get to lower the infection level 4. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Wife needed help with something. Okay, so I have Deputy Schmidt can do something. I don't know what I want to do with him. I mean, I could try shooting, but he's only at a 2 now. Okay, I'm gonna spend 2 supply points and a player action. I want to heal these guys. And that brings the infection level down 1. And I think that's it. What are these guys? What were them? They're the 3, yeah. Okay. I think that's it. I don't want to do anything with him. Well, alright. I'll spend one action, spend one ammo, and he'll shoot. I got a 10. So he does 2 damage. So he flips these guys. Okay, that actually worked out. Alright, next event here. Another green identified mob appears. At the beginning of this phase, make a fate draw. If the infection level is currently 8 or higher, place a super Zeds unit. No. If it is 7 or lower, place the VIP survivors there instead. Okay, well, we're going to do that. And on the highway, you're stuck on stupid. If possible, select 2 player units in the same space. They cannot perform any further actions this turn as they're involved in an argument with each other. Oh, shoot. Okay, I guess it would be the only one where I have 2 players in the same space would be these. So they're arguing. And let's put the VIPs on the highway track. Here we go. Alright, now we have the 2 for our space. Let's have some fights here. Okay, what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to spend 1 and I'm going to move the train here with El Toro Loco. Okay. These guys have got to move. So they're going to move here and they're going to have a fight. So let's have a fight. Okay, well, they're at ×3. So they should beat the zombies. And they rolled a 4. God, that's good again. Okay, so the Zeds take 2 and they retreat, and these guys take 1, so they're going to flip. Yeah. Okay. And then the National Guard is going to fight and we'll raise the infection up. 4. Well, that's not too good. Okay, so they take, these guys are dead, and the National Guard takes 1 wound. Okay, and then I can move the National Guard, and they're going to go here. Okay, that's a 10. So they're at ×2, and they do 3 damage to these guys, which kills them. So the National Guard is just plowing through. Okay, let's roll. No infection, don't have to eat. Alright, we have the mountain track and the highway track. Okay, the mountain track is here. So let's raise the infection up. The Furies are going to fight. They are at ×2 and the shift. So ×3. Okay, that's 6. 3-1. So they kill these guys. And let's see if they take that hit. Remember, they can roll. Yes, they have to take a hit. Okay. Alright, and then the highway track is, well, we're going to have another fight here. And then, of course, they're going to move. And the infection level is going to go up 1. And then, again, because of the disease spreader. So they are 2 and 3. So it's Raiders advantage. And they roll 4. Boy, they're rolling horrible. Okay, so they actually are the ones who have to retreat and take 1 damage, 3 damage. That kills them. They're dead. And these guys take 1 damage and they're dead. So that worked out really well. Alright, we have 3 actions. So let's see what we want to do. Well, I definitely want to scrounge. I got a 6, so we get 2 ammo. He wants to scrounge 6. He's in town center, so we get 1 supply. And let's see here. Boy, everything's kind of looking really good. Let's see if we can't get some more supplies. Okay, no. Okay, Deputy Schmidt. Well, he's not really going to do anything. So he's good. And as far as my player action, we're going to have him forage. No. Okay, so that's the end of that phase. Turn. Next up, we're at 3. Shh, I know they're out there. 1 on the 4R phase. Okay. So the VIPs move 1. The National Guard is going to move 1. So it's raise the infection level. Times 2. But they 3 for the column shift. Oh, that's a 6. Okay, 3 to 1. So they're going to have to actually retreat and flip. They're times 2, and they're good there. I'm probably going to leave them there. Okay, no outbreak. Eat. No. Z, start spaces only. Okay. Right here. 3 actions. Gunfire and hand-to-hand attacks are prohibited this phase. Move actions cannot end with a player in a Zeds unit control space. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's spin our first action. Let's scrounge. Okay, we got 2 ammo. Okay, he's going to scrounge. Alright, we got 1 supply. He's going to scrounge again. Alright, he didn't make it that time. Let's spin an action to heal this guy fully. And we have to do 2 supplies, and the infection level will go down. So he's good to go. Then we have him, and he's not really going to do anything. We do have a player action, and we're going to go for some more supplies. Okay, we get 1 more supply. Okay. That's the end. Let's do next card. Brains. Ugh. Alright, the infection level goes up. It's going to actually go up 2. All tracks activate with each edge unit advancing 1 space. Alright, so let's start here. Here we go. Boom. Raise the infection level. El Toro Loco is going to go. Let's see, we get to roll a die. And we rolled a 3, so it's going to be normal. So it's even, but we have a column shift 2. Column shift 3 advantage. Okay, that's a 6, 3, and 1. So they're gonna flip and retreat, and we're gonna take 1 damage. Let's see, tough. Oh, that's right. He takes 4 hits, so he gets 1 of these. It's a marker on him. Okay. Alright, up here, boom, we're going to raise the infection level up, and the National Guard is going to fight, and they get an 8, 3, and they kill these guys, take no damage. Okay, we have no zombie there, so we have to put a zombie there. That's a 6, and the rats move 1. Alright, that's it. We have to draw another event card. I am so psyched for this. We're on 4 now. No 4R. We have to roll for outbreak. 6. Yes, we do. So we go down to 4. Let's see where we're going to get one at. The suburbs. Okay. Alright, designate each chaos space in turn. We only have one, and draw a new Zeds unit comparing its full street value to that space's number. If this. Alright. So we're on number 5. And they're 5. If the strength is less, place that Zeds unit. Otherwise, return it to the Zeds cup. It's not less. So it's even. So, alright. That was a green card. Alright, so we have to eat 1. I have to get rid of a supply. All Zeds move. At the beginning of this phase, make a fate draw. Each player unit on the fated track, including town center, can conduct one immediate free move action or gunfire attack. Okay, that's the highway. Play after a Zeds unit attacks and wins. Change the combat result to 1 hit to the attack. Okay, I'll keep that. And we'll get 3 actions. Okay, actually, let's do this. Free gunfire attack. 5, 2, that's a miss. We have to roll that down. Colonel Kingman, move. Okay, that's it. So that's it. Okay. Okay. All Zeds unit tracks. Okay. So let's start here. We're going to move here. We're going to raise the infection unit up. We're going to be at a ×2, so 3 basically. Ooh, that was rough. That's a 3. Okay, we're going to do 2 to them, and they actually still retreat, which is crazy. But okay. 2 and 1, and now he's going to flip. Okay, and then this moves here. Okay, we have nothing there, so we have to put a Zeds unit on the board. Alright, we have a 6 unit there. We have here, so we're going to move 1. And we have here, so the rats will come, and they're going to attack the regular, and we're going to have to do the infection level up again, actually twice. And the regular unit will attack the rats. Alright, so we get, it's even, and we get a 3 shift, so it's human advantage 7, 3. So do they make their save? They do. They go back to the start space. We didn't take any damage. Okay, well, that was actually a decent turn. So let's do our thing here, and I think what I'm going to do is we're going to roll. We're going to do a forge action. Okay, we get 1 ammo. He's going to do a forge action. No, and he's going to do another forge action. Okay, 1 supply. Deputy, come on, Deputy, what are you going to do? Ooh, you know what? I actually should have rolled for that. Let me roll for that. Yeah, okay, that would have been an attack as normal. Alright, let's do our player action, another forge. 6. Okay, we're going to go here again. So we have 2 supplies, and what's the deputy going to do? I'm going to move the deputy, actually. I'm going to move him 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going back to town center. And that's it for his turn. Okay. Next turn. Hardhead Zeds is a new green card. For our phase, yes. So the National Guard will move 1. The VIPs will move 1. We have to roll for outbreak. 8. Nope. Eat. Nope. Okay, during this phase, defending units receive no terrain checks. They destroy. Zeds immediately destroy any barricade in a space they enter before resolve. Oh man. So the mountain and the suburbs. Okay, so this is bad. Because this is gone. They're gonna move in here. And we're gonna have a problem. This barricade is gone. And we're gonna have an infection. Well, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have a normal fight. Alright, so it's 4. It's Zeds ×2, but we do still get the 2 shift actually. So it's human, it's equal to 7. 2 and 2. Okay, so he's dead. And they have to retreat, and they take 1. Okay, he's actually dead though. Can he make his save? He cannot, so El Toro Loco is dead. Okay. The train is stuck there. Okay. Alright, next is the mountain track. And this is gone. Oh, wait a minute. No, it said no terrain shifts. Ah, that's right. So what I rolled? A 7. So it was Zeds times 2. Okay, yeah. Alright, he died anyways. They're dead. They took no damage. And they move here. The train is destroyed. Man, that was terrible. The refugees are destroyed, so let's pop that up. Wow, that was bad. And we have to put a chaos marker here. Yeah, okay, there. Wow. Okay. Alright, so we have a 6 on 6. No terrain shift. Let's go up 1. We roll an 8, so we're equal, basically. And we push them back 2. And they take 2 damage. We push them back. We take 1, but we can roll for the hit. We do take no damage. Okay, and we get 1 action. Damn it, I should have played this. Okay, I'm actually going to play this. Okay, they're going to take 1 hit, and they're going to retreat, so there's no chaos there. The refugees are not dead, so let's go back down 2. And El Toro Loco is at 4. Okay, so he's still like that. Okay. Alright. 1 action. Alright, we're going to do supplies. No. Excuse me. Okay. Well, that was the 1 action. See the player action again. Let's see some more supplies. Actually, this is what I'm going to do. We're going to spend the action and we're going to rebuild the barricade. The train's not gone either. It's going to cost 2 supplies, 1 action. And that's it for the actions. Okay. Alright. What the heck is that? 4R. Okay, so the National Guard moves here. The VIPs move there. No. Eat. Let's roll. No. All. At the beginning of this phase, immediate place. Oh, shoot. The 13 and conduct an unchecked outbreak. Okay, it's going down to 6. Conduct an unchecked outbreak. That means the Super Zeds are going to be at the least chaos track, which is any 1 track. And I can put them. I can put them here. Okay. Alright, no further movement is allowed on the mountain track for the rest of this turn. Immediately roll a die for each Zed unit on the mountain track, but not on its start space. Okay. 5. It is swept 1 space away from town center. Okay, so it's going back to the start track. Okay. Remove all hit markers from Zed's units. Alright, well, that's gone. That's gone. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we're going to have here. Alright, but we still have our terrain shift. We're at 7. Yeah, 7. So we're at 4, 1, 3. Human times 2. 5. That's not very good. 2 to 1. Okay. So we have to take a hit. Oops, wrong marker. Times 2. I'm sorry, 2 to 1. And they have to retreat back. And we'll put a 2 there. Okay, it's fine. Alright. Well, he'll move. Fine. He'll move. Fine. He'll move, and the infection will go up because that did that. No, he wasn't. Wasn't on the start space. He was on the start space, so it doesn't go up. Alright, we get 2 actions. Alright, he's going to go for supplies. Okay, take that. We're going to go for supplies again. Alright, we got it. And that's his actions. Then we'll spend the player action and the 2 supplies. I'm going to put another barricade here. And then Deputy will do nothing. Okay, this is our last card. Okay. Once and for all, good night. 1 on the 4R. So we move them there. They are here. Let's roll for the outbreak. 5. Nope. So we're going down to 2. Let's see where we're going to put a Zeds unit. The suburbs. It has to go on the start track. Play during the action phase +2 event actions. Okay, we're going to have 0. We're going to have 2 actions. Okay, so let's have eat. 3. Nope, still good. Alright, suburban track. Alright, let's have another fight. We're going to have, there we go. Human times 2, 10. 3 to nothing. So we're not taking any wounds. They will take 1, 2, 3. So they're times 2 and they're retreating. He can't go forward, so that's it. Okay, mountain track. Alright, we're going to have a fight here, so let's raise the infection. We're going to be human times 3. I'm sorry, times 2. Because we're even. And that's a 7. 3 to 1. So they're going to flip a 1. Let's see if we can ignore that hit. We can. That's good. Highway track is going to move twice. Okay. So the infection will go up. 1, 2. Alright. And at the beginning of this phase, you've won. I don't know if I'm supposed to put something here if he counts towards it, but I think, man, this was a good. We won handily with this game. I may have played a few things wrong, but I think we won pretty good. Okay, well, we didn't get to use the rumors. We did use the trains somewhat, so maybe next time. Like I said, I may have made a few mistakes. I don't think it actually impacted the game. We cleaned up pretty good. The train rules are neat, but they are a little convoluted. I would have liked to have done the rumors. So I'm going to show you like kind of what, just go to the top one. It says Tall Mart Distribution Center. So there's a sheet that tells you what it means. Okay, so place 1 space where it's discovered. That is now a namespace. It was not received 2 supplies or 1 ammo during each housekeeping phase. That this space is occupied by a player unit. So, kind of bonus stuff. But next time we're going to go up a level. We'll be on the brains level. So I hope to see you then. Until then, have fun.